You just got your real estate license and you're probably considering quitting your job, going into real estate full time. If you're going to do something crazy like that, let's talk about how I went from 0 to 100K in my first year of real estate. Before we get any further, feel free to like and subscribe below. This channel is for real estate investors, new real estate agents, and for greater Houston area real estate in general. You're a brand new agent and you're considering going out into the world of real estate. Now, if you just got licensed in the past 30 days, it might be looking a little bleak for you. Maybe the market downturn has changed your perspective. Maybe you're not going to get into real estate full time like you originally planned. Let's talk about what I would be doing if I had to restart my business today as a brand new agent. So first and foremost is the most important thing. This is a mainstay of any real estate salesperson's business. It's open houses. I remember when I first started in real estate, I would go and work open houses whenever I could on Saturdays and Sundays because it was the best way to get in front of the most amount of people possible, especially unrepresented buyers and potential sellers. So a lot of people will work open houses and think, oh, I'm just going to meet a buyer, we're going to write an offer on a property, and that's it. Well, what you also meet is potential sellers as well. The neighbors are going to come by in the neighborhood, they're going to come meet you. So you have the opportunity to get in front of a ton of people. Open houses, for as long as real estate agents have been selling real estate, has been a mainstay in their business. It is one of the best ways to get business. So here's my open house plan for you. If I'm a brand new agent, I'm working at least 3 open houses a month. Once every Saturday, 1 to 3, 12 to 2, anytime really after lunch seems to be the best time because everybody's got food in their stomach. They're ready to go look at some homes. I'd set up 10 to 12 open house signs around the neighborhood. I'd go to the house area before the open house, maybe a couple days before, and actually scope out where I'd be putting out open house signs. That's really important because when you're near major streets, you want to make sure that as many people as possible see the open house signs that direct them to the house. Get those directional signs. Don't just go and buy the red ones at Home Depot. If you don't have open house signs, ask to borrow some. And what ended up happening is the people that walked in the door didn't care that the open house signs were from a team. They got to meet me, and I at least got to work the open house and represent the listing agent well. So we've set out open house signs. I'd be door knocking. Now, I live in Texas. I don't know about y'all, but it's hot here. So door knocking isn't always the most fun thing to do, but it's one of the best ways you can get in front of as many sellers as possible. Maybe people on the fence thinking about selling their home, and you can get in front of them. Door knocking a minimum of 50 homes. You're not just adding people in your database from the open house. Now you're adding potential sellers, potential buyers, potential referrals that you can get from talking to different sellers and buyers in the neighborhood. So we've gone through this, we've set out the open house signs, we've door knocked, we have people at the open house. How are we checking them in? The company that I hang my license at gives us access to an app that we can put on our tablets or phones that people can sign in with. Normally place that at the front door and at an entry table or something like that. It makes it really easy for people to sign in. When we're talking about open houses and being a mainstay of someone's business as a new real estate entrepreneur, it's highly vital you capture as much data as possible because what are we doing after the open house? We're following up. We're calling and asking, hey, do you know anyone else that's looking to buy or sell? Can you, elaborate on feedback for the seller? And just really trying to get involved with that potential client and have a relationship with them. So when you follow up with them and they decide that they're actually ready to pull the trigger, they call you. Now, as a new agent, something you need to be aware of is that when you're in an open house, you should find out if they have a real estate agent or not. And here's why I bring that up. In most states, at least in my state, it is illegal to poach a client. It's already under representation. So what I would always do is let a prospective buyer know, hey, I have a website built for this property already, which I do for all of our open houses. Can I send this to your agent? Well, that just beats the question, are you working with a real estate agent? Because that sounds like a sales proposition. Chances are, first person you meet at an open house is not going to buy that house. But if you follow up with them, put them in your pipeline, talk to them, send them emails, you'll end up turning over more clients than you think and getting them to the closing table. Number 2 is your personal brand. Everything that we do has to do with our personal brand. My business is created on my brand. My wife's brand is synonymous with my brand, who we are as people, and our team, and how we run our team, 100% in alignment with our brand. We talk about our faith. We get a little more intimate and more honest, transparent about where we're at. Talk about mental health. But that's our brand. People know Selling with the Snyder Group because it's a brand that we've developed. So as a brand new agent, brand new entrepreneur, your brand will make or break your business. What you post on social media, when you post it, how often, the type of content you're making. Are you making video content like this? This is really helpful for new agents. If you don't like getting in front of a camera, give us a holler. We'd love to talk to you about partnering with you and getting you into some free social media classes that we can provide through our collaboration group at EXP, but this is absolutely vital to your business. People are going to know you for who you are, and it's really important that you get in front of them in the best light and you continue to tell the same story every single time. I cannot stress this enough. This is the best way to build organic business. And last but not least, if I can tell you anything that I've learned as a team leader and when I started out as a real estate agent, it's highly important to have faith. Having faith that you're going to get to the finish line, that your hard work will pay off, is something that kept me going for so long. Understanding that if I keep doing the right things, putting the right foot in front of the left, that everything was going to turn out just fine. The reason why I bring this up is because most agents who get into the industry, they're going to sell 4 homes a year. So if you want to be more than that, double, triple that number your first year, like us, we did 17 in 6 months. It's so important that you don't give up. We didn't have reserves when we first started out. If you have the ability to have reserves, I highly recommend it. Get reserves in your bank account, because there's going to be a month where you won't sell homes, especially in this market. You need to be prepared for that. Having faith, working hard, working open houses, building your pipeline, building your brand. These are the things that got me to 100K in gross commission income within my first full year of real estate. If you're an agent and you're new and you're looking for someone to land your feet and you don't know where to go, we'd love to talk to you about partnering with you, get you into our coaching program, get you into our collaboration group. It's definitely something that we love doing. We love teaching new agents. We are certified mentors at eXp Realty. So if that's you and it sounds like something you're really interested in, feel free to contact us, schedule a consultation with us, and see if it's the right fit.